It's going to be a good day. All right, guys, welcome to the hot seat. I'm CJ, your host from Cooking with CJ fame. Tonight we welcome a special guest, an honored guest, a lovely guest. We welcome Cooking with Kory. Yeah. Why am I the only one clapping? What's
hey.
I know, seriously. Guys, you need to clap in the chat, all right? All right, guys. So before we get started, I want to welcome my co-host with the most, Kent Vanyware. Kent, say hi to the people.
Hi to the people.
Hi to the people. Right on. I want to shout out my moderators in the chat. We have Dan from SmokeyGoodness. I see Kris, Hobo Nichol BBQ. I haven't seen Scotty in there yet. I saw Leprakon's in there. What's up, brother? Kirby isn't in there just yet. We'll see him there. Jason from Easy Bakes there. Miss Booger, she's in the house too. So we are growing with moderators. We have now 8 moderators. The limit's gonna be 10. We can't go more than that, right, kid? I mean, that's just too many moderators, right? Too many hammers in the chat.
Everybody get a big head then.
Yeah, people thinking they're in charge. All right, shout out to people in the chat. So far, I've seen Steve from Not Another Cooking Show. Daddy Cooks is in the house. How you doing, Phil? Yoakum's in the house. Jimmy Q, Chrissy's Cooking Channel. Sal, the Rude Boy Cooks, is in there. Kelly's Paulson, how you doing? Suburban Barbecue. Jim, how you doing? Let's see here. Keith Bet Tags keeping score for us. Grilling and chilling with Rob D's here. What's up, Big Rob? Garage Griller. General Diamonds in the house. Soul Food Cooking, which is Robert. How you doing? Welcome. Grill Top Experience. Smoking Joe's Pit Barbecues in the house. Welcome. John from 1984 Barbecue. And then I saw Enzo from Son of a Pizza Man. Everybody, we just booked Enzo from Son of a Pizza Man. He's in the chat. Make sure you check him out. Make sure you subscribe. Hit those 3 little dots next to him and get on that bandwagon. He is doing some awesome stuff over there for sure. All right, so make sure you get over there. Kris of Bottle Cat Barbecue, actually next week's guest. Welcome, Kris. How you doing? Meat Cranium. So Meathead, what's up, dude? How you doing, brother? Bruce, Food for Men. Let's see here. I like pizza guy. All right, Hobo's got your seal of acceptance. So make sure you guys check him out. All right, so let's get this out of the way. Whoever's in the chat, we're welcoming Kory from Cooking with Kory today. His link is below in the description. So if you're not subscribed to Cooking with Kory, make sure you get on that bandwagon. He's doing good things over there too. All right. John from Pit Life Barbecue. Welcome, brother. Long time no chat. I just had a conversation with him earlier, so I'm actually going to be going on his show pretty soon. So hopefully I'll be able to share that news with you guys too. If you guys aren't subbed to me or any of the moderators or Kent, click on the link below too. Jason from Easy Bake will throw the links in from everybody throughout the night. So just make sure you're helping and supporting everybody. All right. Cynthia Falcon, how you doing? I see you. Strong's Adventures, what's up? I think that's it. That kind of catches up. Great Meals, how you doing? Oh, Scotty's here. Scotty, what's up, big guy? Scotty's in the house. Very cool. I think we got most of our moderators are still missing Red and Kirby, but I think everybody else is here. Sent One, what's up, brother? How you doing? All right, so that takes us to Cooking with Kory. Kory, say hi to the people. How you doing, brother?
Hey, everybody. How we doing tonight?
All right, good. So from looking at your hat, I can tell you're an Iowa Hawkeyes fan, right?
Absolutely not. But I got something for Kent right here.
What? All right, you got to talk.
This is the cord head.
What idiots in Nebraska wear.
Yep. Oh, my gosh. All right, so Dan from SmokeyGoodness is probably on that bandwagon. He's in Nebraska Cornhusker too. All right. Very cool. He looks nervous. All right, we got 47 in the chat. Thanks, Keith. How you doing, brother? I hope you're doing well. Jimmy Q, I got you. I think if I miss anybody, I'll keep track and try to get you on the next round. All right, Kory, we've talked. I've put the fear of God in you. This is not scary. This ain't a big deal. It's just fun, man. So try to chill out. Let's just start with the hard questions. Besides the fact that you have a big N on your head, where are you from?
I was originally born in Arapahoe, Nebraska, which is in south central Nebraska. And now, obviously, I live in Lincoln. I've been here for 15, 16 years. So, but yeah, just from a small town with no stoplights down there in south central Nebraska to Lincoln, Nebraska, to culinary school and to back to meet Kendon, where I'm at now.
Arapahoe.
Arapahoe. The Arapahoe Warriors.
I saw a couple more people jump in there right quick. Let's see here. Yeah, no smoking and smoking detector shotgun tonight. It's been fixed. We're all good to go. JP Barbecue, welcome on. How you doing? Daddy Cook said, did he say slap? Oh my gosh. Let's see. Monte Carlo, he's new to my channel. I was on Binging with Babish earlier. Gave him a super chat. He gave me a shout out. So we might have some new players in the game. Monte Carlo, most of the people you'll see in there are regular viewers of my show every week. But get to know people and you'll have a good time. It's all pretty much cookie creators, okay? Hey, Ken Rogers, how you doing, brother? All right. Kory, let's talk about your family life. We got kids, wife, dog, cat, ferret.
Ferret? No. 3 cats, girlfriend of 15 years, and that's about it. Well, of course, mom and brothers and sisters and all that good stuff. But as far as life here in Lincoln, it's me and Jenn and 3 cats. Oh, I forgot about the fish. I do got 2 tanks of fish. So
all right, there you go. Now, as much crap as we give Josh and Babe for not putting a ring on it, you have been with your girl for 15 years and you don't have a ring on that thing yet?
The problem is she's got a ring. I gave her a ring. But we've both been married once, so we're kind of okay where we're at.
All right, cool. See John from 1984 Barbecue and Mel from Mel Simple Meals. Welcome. Let's see here. What is your real job besides YouTube creator extraordinaire?
Right now, I've been managing a meat department. I am a meat department manager for B&R stores here in Lincoln, Nebraska. So that's what I've been doing. I've been cutting meat for 4 years, and I was a chef for 13 years prior to that. So that's what I've been doing for the last 4 because I was sick of the hours and just wanted to get out of working 70 to 80 hours a week. I wanted to be back into more of a normal life. So I knew meat kind of before I went into the culinary field. So I got back into it, and now I manage a meat department here in Lincoln, Nebraska. So
that's cool. Now, is that how you kind of get inspired for cooking and your barbecuing? Like, do you see what's good this week in your shop and you decide what you're going to make?
Oh, absolutely. You can tell, if I'm cutting it or if my crew's cutting it, I see a good marble cut or something, I go right after it, and go from there. And it's not always smoking. Sometimes it's, just straight up, gas grilling it or whatever. And it's just or even actually pan searing. A good pan sear steak is excellent. So yeah, just go for the good stuff.
Right on. So not to sound naive about it, but what did you have to do to become the head butcher there?
I actually knew meat cutting because I was actually a meat cutter before I went to culinary school and become a chef. So I actually managed a meat department way back when, years ago. So you got to go through the steps, and with this company, you got to get journey status, and you get a certificate. So there's steps you got to take. You got to know all the cuts, and people got to pass you through all the cuts that you can do. before you get to journey status. And once you get to journey status, then you can go into management.
All right, cool. Guys, real quick, if you have questions for Kory, again, like always, make sure you put them in the chat. Put them to at Kent Vanyware or at Daddy Dutch. He's watching both of them. So make sure you put something in there. I guess I said something a little off, calling you a head butcher. So let's get the hashtag in the chat. So sorry if I put that the wrong way. All right, cool. Kris from Beastwood Farms, what's up, brother? How you doing? All right, I haven't seen Mega Fred yet, but let's go ahead and ask his lifetime question. What kind of music are you rocking to? You play any instruments, bands, anything like that?
I don't play any music. I do really like 70s music. That's what I kind of grew up on. I was born in 1973, so when I was a kid, that's what I heard was 70s music, and so that's what I like. I really do. I go all the way across the board. I'm really not. I don't like that old twangy old country music, but I'll listen to about anything.
I'm still waiting for someone to say Justin Timberlake. Any of your future guests that are scheduled or planning on being on, feel free to throw Justin Timberlake in there. I mean, seriously, he's like a lyrical genius.
I think CJ has a thing for Justin Timberlake.
You think? The musical god.
Yeah, there you go.
And dude, his wife is kind of smoking too. Anyway, when did Jason get the blue wrench? Bottle Cap Barbecue. He's the only one that's usually sober by the end of the night, so we thought we'd give a sober person the blue wrench. Speaking of drinking, what do you got in your cup, brother?
Bush Light.
Bush. Kent, what are we drinking, brother?
You know what I'm drinking.
We got some Black Velvet and a little boy smile. Oh.
Just one. That's all I'm allowed to have.
Just one drink. I have. I'm drinking a little Hendrix and tonic. You see the Hendrix back here, right there. That's Hendrix. Little tonic. Easing off the whiskey. Taking a breath. Just lost our respect for CJ. What did I say? What did I do? Sal, it's not like I don't like other artists, but I just want someone to come off the cuff and say that one time. All right.
Maybe you'll get lucky and Kitchen Queers will.
Oh, yeah. All right. I haven't reached out to them yet. But I will. All right, Ken, do you have any questions ready to go? Do you want to send it to you real quick?
Yeah, I got a couple for him.
Okay, go for it.
The first one is LeprakonTV. Kory, you do know Ohio State owns the Big Ten, right?
Till next year or the year after that, and then it will be Nebraska Huskers will own the Big Ten. I'll guarantee it.
Okay.
I'll make another spam bet or something if you guys want to do some weird spam bet again. We could do that.
Well, you said you guaranteed I'd be making the spam in November too, but that didn't happen. So just for the record.
Last second field goal, by the way.
W is a W, baby. No. I'll meet you last. Don't forget. Bottle Cap Barbecue noticed your sign behind you with Mr. Brown, and he wants to know what's your favorite episode of Good Eats.
It's a chocolate chip cookie one. He goes through like 3 different kinds of chocolate chip cookies, and I love chocolate chip cookies. Who doesn't like chocolate chip cookies? Anything Alton Brown does is good. I got everything. I got all his DVDs. I got all his books. It's something to know. Somebody that's got that much culinary in their head that knows the science behind it all. That's really special, and he's a really special guy to know all that, and that's why he is really somebody I look up to.
So Alton Brown is your Justin Timberlake.
There you go.
Okay, perfect.
Absolutely.
Okay. Sal, the Root Boy Cooks, wants to know, when are you going to do a show with Dan?
Oh, I keep trying to get in touch with Dan. Dan's so busy because he's got the not only does Dan do his cooking side, Dan does a lot of stuff with his travels. I think it's called Geek Rides or whatever, where he drives through. So Dan is always busy, and I don't know when that guy sleeps. He's like up all night editing, and you notice that he's commenting on your video in the morning or whatever. So we're working on that, and hopefully we get that done soon. Hopefully early spring.
Dan comments on videos. I've yet to have him comment on one of my videos. Dan,
Really?
the Blue Ridge, Dan. What the hell, Dan?
That's too bad. He comments on a lot of mine.
I'm sure.
And hopefully we can meet up with Kit in the meantime there, and hopefully CJ and Josh and Babe and everybody gets, maybe when they do their trip they can sneak up here to the Midwest. We don't know. We'll see what happens.
How far are you guys away from Texas?
Oh gosh, what are we? 8 hours?
8-9 hours, Omaha.
Piece of cake.
Piece of cake.
So far the plan is to fly into Dallas or Austin or one of the major airports down there, and then rent cars, SUV, whatever, hit all of Texas, and then whatever little outlier spots we can find too. So you never know. 10 hours ain't that bad of a drive.
Well, you're going into the middle of nowhere. You're going into the abyss out here.
The Root Boy Cooks said, I noticed that the Root Boy Cooks is not a featured channel on Cooking with CJ. Sal, I will rectify that tonight. I beg your pardon, sir.
You just can't please anybody tonight, can you?
Seriously. Jim said we should fly into Houston. I don't know. I think Texas is a freaking country on its own.
Yeah.
Well, it was known as the National Republic of Texas back in the day. So
you can hit all of Texas in 3 hours. Really? No shit. All right, cool. Oh, hey, Bill from Chicken Fried Barbecue's here. Another featured guest. We need a hot seat jamboree. Make sure I'm in there when it happens. Hell yeah, Daddy Cooks. Phil, you're always around. You're definitely included. I saw Smoking Bears, Old Vets Rule, sent 1,000. How you doing? And Eric from Roundhouse Ranch. I think that catches me up. If I missed you, throw a hand up in the sky and let me know if I missed you, and I'll shout you out the next way around. I'm missing Texas barbecue woodchuck guy that was on Josh and Babe the other day. There's Mrs. No, that's not Mrs. There's Matt Vogel. He's my brother-in-law. What up, Matt? He's been on the live stream before. All right, cool. All right, sorry, Kent. Go for it, brother.
Did you mention Chef Johnny? He's here.
Is seriously Chef Johnny here? Johnny, welcome. Shout outs to Chef Johnny. Sorry I missed you. There he is. Everybody make sure you're subscribed to Texas Style Barbecue and Cuisine, Chef Johnny. We all love Chef Johnny. All right, cool. Go ahead, Ken. Thank you for keeping me on the straight and narrow.
Well, somebody's got to do it. So
hey, Polly Q's here too. Please go ahead.
That would have been so priceless had it come out. Soul food cooking. Kory, any advice to someone wanting to start their own YouTube cooking channel?
Cook what you like. Cook what you know. And be passionate about it. I know in some of my cooking, I'm kind of in the barbecue and the fancier realm. I'm more of the fancier guy. I kind of play with the barbecue. I like them both. But do what you like. Show your family food. And that's what I started to do, is show a lot of our family food or what we do around here. And I show a lot of the food that I've worked with in restaurants. I just do what you know, do what you feel is right, and you're going to be great.
Someone put the hashtag "Don't do it." Don't get started.
Yeah.
It'll take over your life.
And it has.
Smoking Joe's Pit Barbecue. There you go. Okay. Last one for this run. Hobo wants to know, do you know Melissa Midwest?
Okay, Hobo. You know, there's another one other than Melissa Midwest, and she's a newer one. I think that was 2 years ago. Do I know her personally? No. Have I seen her out in public? Yes. And Hobo is going to have to tell you the whole thing about Melissa Midwest, but I have a good feeling that Kent knows about it, so he could probably tell everybody about Melissa Midwest.
I have no idea who that is.
All right. So, you guys want me to tell the story?
Yes.
Oh, God. So, anyway, of course, we live in a town, I don't know, 260,000, somewhere around there, a little less than 3,000 people. Anyway, there's a Catholic school around here, a few of them. Anyway, so this girl from Catholic school, I probably shouldn't say the name, or I'll probably get in trouble. Anyway, she's obviously over 18, so it's cool. And she was posing around naked all around the school and town and in the bars here around town, et cetera, et cetera. And she eventually went into pornography and made a name for herself there. So that's Melissa Midwest, and good work there, Hobo.
I tell you, Hobo finds the stuff nobody else finds normally.
I think the new one is called I think it's Val something. Val, I don't know. She was in the paper. They all got in trouble for taking pictures, and so they're always in the paper or whatever. So I can't remember what the new one. I'm pretty sure it's Val. Tell Hobo he could go look that up. He's probably already on it.
Keith Bettega asks, does she have a cooking channel?
I'm sure she'd only be wearing that apron and probably nothing underneath it. I don't know. She probably doesn't know how to cook, but I don't know at that point in time if it really matters, to be honest with you.
Mrs. CJ keeps threatening that she's going to start her own channel with just wearing an apron. I'm strongly vetoing that, but I know it gets some views.
I know who her first sub is going to be. All right, back to you, boss man.
All right, cool. All right, so how you doing thus far, Kory? We're almost a half hour into it. You're surviving so far?
I'm doing good. I like your new hat. I don't know if I see that new fancy hat you got on there tonight.
Thanks, man. I rocked it a couple times. I still kind of like the other one. I'm still kind of getting used to this one, but we bought it new for when I got hitched, so I thought I'd rock it a little bit more now.
Yeah, looks good.
You good? You even trimmed up the beard today? Shaved the old noggin? Woo, sexified.
Hey.
I got pretty for you, man.
Gotta look sexy like that.
I know Kent likes it when I'm freshly shaved, so
that's the way he likes.
Can't cook, but she's great in the kitchen. I love it, dude. That's awesome. That's funny. All right, cool. All right. So how did you get started on YouTube, Kory?
After I gave up cooking for actual living, I went obviously back to cut meat, and I kind of had that itch again after a year. It took me a little while, and then I started watching all you goofballs out there. I was like, you know what, I could probably do that stuff too. So that's really how it started. I just really got out there and I started watching videos. I was actually doing barbecue videos, or learned how to barbecue a little better than what I knew how to do, and that's how it really started. So, and then I fell into this group, and that's where it started.
Hobo, brother, I just watched. You just got deleted by the Google moderators. Wow, dude. We won't be sharing that website. Delana, how you doing? Say hi to your husband too. Really appreciate you coming on. Very sweet. Yeah, Hobo, that was crazy. I've never seen that before. Wow.
I saw that. Thank you.
God did not like his. Oh, you can read that later. Read that when you get the questions going. It's a little too much. When did you get started with this? Did you just say it?
I got started, I think, in June. I started in June.
All right, cool. And how many subs are you on?
232, or actually 234 as of when we started tonight.
All right, guys. Well, hopefully we get you to 250 tonight. So if you guys aren't subscribed to Kory, make sure you get there. We'll check on them on the end. We give a break 250. That'd be awesome too. All right. So you hang out with a bunch of barbecue guys just like myself, but your name is Cooking With, and just like Marn is. What would you say your channel is mostly about? Is it home cooking? Or are you doing more barbecuing? What are you doing on yours?
It basically is going to depend on the time of year right now. So it's really crap. Well, not today, but usually crappy out in Nebraska this time of year. So we're going to stay into the more of the inside this time of year. But once it starts warming up or whatever, we'll get outside and fire up some stuff.
What kind of grills you got out back?
I got a Traeger Pro Series 22. I got a he's shaking his head. I got a char griller.
Are you watching the chat?
No, I'm pissed at you. You're taking people's questions.
Oh, okay. I thought he was shaking his head at my grill.
No, not at you, Kory.
Was that someone's question? My bad.
I got a 36-inch Blackstone out there, and I got a char griller that's a dual, and I can do charcoal or I can do propane on that either side. And looking to get a Weber kettle probably this spring.
You can't go wrong with that Weber kettle. Everybody loves it.
Yep.
Whether you do or do not have a silencer, everybody loves the Weber kettle. So, all right, a couple more people jumped in. Rally Smoke, Sarah Hardy, and Barbecue 79. Welcome everybody. We've got quite a few viewers in the chat, whatever. So welcome everybody. Very cool. All right. So what are you filming with, buddy?
I use the Canon Rebel, the new SL2.
Right on. That seems to be a pretty popular one between the people I've asked recently.
Yep.
All right. Cool.
Seems to be working out well for me. I haven't had any real problems with it. And I started out with an old shithole. I don't even know what it was called, but it just wasn't working. It was really dark, so I had to pony up the money. And if you're going to put an investment into YouTube, you kind of have to put an investment of a little money up front into it. So and I just got a new lighting kit. So main focus here on the new year on my new vids is try to do better editing and better videos in general. So that's going to be my focus going here into the new year.
Right on. I'm with you about that. I'm still working on the camera fund for cooking with CJ. My camera took a dump. I can only take up close-up pictures like a foot away. So I use that for my thumbnails. But other than that, I film with my iPhone right now. So, you just do what you got to do. King #maker. I love it. Great job, Jason from Easy Bake, putting all the links in there. Make sure you guys are clicking on it and subscribing. Very cool. I saw Julianne from Just 8 is here. Welcome. All right. So talking about editing, what is something we haven't seen, something funny, whatever you can talk about that didn't make the final cut in the edits?
Oh, they're usually really naughty cuss words that don't make the edit. There's one on YouTube or I put on Facebook a while back. I know SmokeyGoodness seen it. I don't know if Kent's seen it, but I'm outside. I'm cooking on the Blackstone, and I can't even remember what I was making. And so I was kind of standing in front of the camera, and I got my pepper grinder, and I say I'm gonna add some fucking. I meant pepper, but I said I'm going to add some fucking, and so that was probably the best one. And I don't know, I have a problem with cuss words just spewing out of my mouth. It just happens, and sometimes they come out and I don't even know I say them. Jenn makes fun of me because I had a record of putting "fuck" in a sentence 7 times, and I guess I'm just blessed with the ability to cuss.
Well, it's a verb, it's a noun, it's an adjective. It covers everything, man. So
yeah,
I feel your pain, man. I'm with
it's
you.
universal.
Keith Bedtag said, "Sounds like me." I agree. Keith, I'm sure you could spit those out with the best of them for sure. All right, cool. All right, my favorite question is ready. If Hollywood were to make a movie about you, who's playing you, brother?
Gonna make a movie about Kory Metzger. It would be Alton Brown.
Alton Brown. Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. That's one. Guys, Smoking Joe's Pit Barbecue said iced tea. Jose, I think you might be a little off on that one. And then there's Hobo really saying the same thing. So we have a consensus now that you would be played by Ice T.
All right.
I can see it. It's there. All right. Son of a
Yeah,
bitch.
we're completely bald.
Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci?
Pesci.
I'm a little too tall for that.
Ed Norton. Homer Simpson. Okay. See it. Ice-T. Nice.
Who's playing you?
All right. So my son just walked in. He asked who would play him. Myself. So I answered that on Hobo's hot seat when he was running it, but I can't remember who I picked. So throw it out there, guys.
I'm sure
Jack
Hobo
Black.
remembers.
Jack Black. All right, cool. Ice-T for sure. Hey, the consensus is Ice-T. There you go. Kevin
Really?
Spacey?
Ice-T?
I can see that.
Hobo.
Fuck you, Hobo.
That's hilarious.
Very much. So we'll just leave that there. I might have to put you on timeout, Hobo. Justin Timberlake. There you go, Christy, my girl. John Goodman. I could live with Goodman. He's funny. I like him.
Yeah, Goodman's funny.
John Belushi. I could do that too. Let's see here. All right, cool. All right. Well, there really isn't been a whole bunch of grind for you so far. You're only in there for a few 6 months now.
Yeah.
But what's keeping you going? What's your end result? What are you hoping to accomplish with your channel here?
I'm just hoping to get it monetized. You know, that's really what I want. It's not for the money. I do love doing it, but my goal is to get it monetized. It's obviously not for the money because obviously I put a ton of money into it that I'm not getting back, and it's not for that. But that's the goal, you know, just to say, hey, I did that, you know. So that's the goal of it. Right
on. James Ryan, I'm sorry if I missed something in the chat. Hopefully no one offended. Sorry about that if they did. Keep it cool, guys. John Goodman before he lost weight. Yeah, I probably should lose a pound or two for sure. I'm with you, Kory. I want to, you know, I'm monetized already. I want to make as much money as possible. I hate to say it, man. You know, I got 5 kids. They all need to go to college someday. So we got one going next year. We gotta make sure we find that side hustle for sure.
Got to make some hay.
Yep. I'm hoping Kent Vanny Weir gets to his 1,000 subs soon. I think we pushed him to 700 yet or 650.
Oh, he's muted.
620.
620. All right, guys.
Woohoo!
Let's work on getting Kent to 1,000 soon. Let's see here. I just want to pay the light bill this month. I feel your pain, Keith. Let's see here. I need to lose 20 pounds. I do too. My New Year's resolution is to put the fork down a little bit more, a little bit sooner. So we'll see how that works out. We'll see. So anyway, all right. Before we go to Kent, yeah, I saw what he said. Go ahead. Go ahead, Kent.
You did kick that sumbitch out. Hobo, you're a fucker.
Uh-oh. What happened there?
Hobo said 620. Is that subs or weight? All right. Are we done? Are you there? CJ.
I'm here.
Okay.
I think CJ blocked out there for a second.
Yeah, his internet went a little wonky. Too many kids on the internet. He says, okay, son of a pizza man wants to know, Kory, you ever done a grilled pizza?
Grilled pizza? No, I haven't.
Why not?
I just haven't got around to doing it yet, I guess. Do you mean like a homemade, or are you talking about a pre-bake and then like?
No, homemade grilled pizza.
That sounds like a good idea. Maybe we'll put that on the docket. Get that done.
There's a really good one.
Back.
We don't care. We're busy here.
All right, fair enough. At least one person say, "Come on back." What's up, Steve? Cookout Coach. How you doing, brother? At least some people care I'm back. Whatever. Can't.
I carry your back, CJ.
Thank you.
Now, kid's froze.
No, I'm not froze. I'm just waiting.
Waiting for me to give it back to him.
He's just slipping back there in the weeds.
Sal Rutboy Cook wants to know, do you have bison where you work at, Kory?
Just ground bison. I don't carry any other bison, but just ground bison.
So you don't get Mr. SmokeyGoodness's business then?
No, but the business where he gets that from is a Nebraska business, and they do have an office here in Lincoln, Nebraska, and they do keep a little bit of bison there. So I need to go check that out. If I recall, they're from Adams, Nebraska, and I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure that's in the Sandhills region of Nebraska, but I could be wrong there. And that's where they keep most of their stash, but they do keep some here in Lincoln, and I need to go check that office out. And but he's got bison covered, so I don't think I want to be putting any bison videos out there, or Mr. SmokeyGoodness might come over here and thump me on my head.
Oh yeah, I'd be worried about Dan. He looks like a vicious devil.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, tell them where the Sandhills in Nebraska are, Kory.
They're kind of north central Nebraska, from like I-80. If you ever seen where I-80 is, it's kind of north up to the Dakotas there, and right in the middle. And it's just barren. It's just rolling hills, and in the winter it looks like crap. In the summer, spring and summer, it looks really cool because they're like rolling green, huge hills and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've been there. It's very nice in the summer.
Yep.
So, where'd it go? Smoking Joe's Pit Barbecue asked if I'd ever been on the hot seat. Yes, Joe, I was right about a year ago with Hobo. So there you go. Smoking Bears wants to know what do you think of Elton Brown's Good Eats Reloaded?
I tend to like the old Alton Browns. I like the way he did his stuff. I liked how he brought that goofy crap out to make you understand. He makes something out of nothing, and it made you understand food, made you understand how food cooks, made you understand how to cook food. I mean, so definitely the old Alton Brown is where I side on.
Yeah, I agree. I like his original episodes better.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Keith Bettag wants to know, and this does not include barbecuing, obviously, but what is your favorite indoor food to cook?
My favorite indoor food to cook, and you're going to love this, is hash browns. Hash browns and eggs.
There you go. Especially when you do them together.
Oh gosh, it's so good.
There's a video out there of that, I think.
Yep, good stuff. I'm a simple man, believe it or not. A ribeye steak, hash browns. I'm in heaven.
Yeah, amen. You can't go wrong with that right there. Best steak and egg ever. So, all right, CJ, Mr. Mega Fred Zeppelin stopped in.
Oh, cool. What's up, Mega Fred? How you doing, brother? We already asked you questions, so you'll have to catch the replay.
Like that poor guy sit through it again. All right. Jim from Suburban Barbecue wants to know if you can bring Miss Jenn on.
Yeah, I'll call her down here a little bit. Or do you want me to do it now, or I could yell at her? Or
whenever works, man. Whenever works.
All right.
So, last question I have for right now is Kris at East Wind Farms. In front of your baseball picture back there, your collage.
Yep.
Is that cat scaffolding?
Yep. That's
okay.
that's a catwalk.
That's what he wanted to know. So.
Yeah, it's a catwalk in the man cave. My brother committed suicide back in February of 2018, and previous to that, in January of 2018, my dog of 16 years passed away. So right after my dog passed away, we went ahead and Jenn says, because I really love animals, but Jenn wanted to travel. She wants to travel a little bit and do this, but it's really hard with the dog. So she said, all right, we'll go get a cat. You go get a cat. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to go get a cat. So we went and got a cat, and while we were, this is going to be a long story, and I'm sorry, but we got the cat. We went to the pound or whatever, and got a cat. And, what's that?
Humane Society.
Yeah, the Humane Society. We got a cat, and while we were there, we picked out one. His name's Belvedere, and we were leaving. They say, well, his buddy King Friday is, that they were best friends. So I went back to work a couple days, and I felt bad about that. So I went back and got King Friday, the other cat. So then we had two cats, and then my brother passed away, and he had a cat, but I love that cat. So now we got three cats, but the two cats and the cat I got from my brother don't get along very well. So Patrick, my brother's cat, he kind of lives downstairs in the man cave with me, which is basically, a nice little spot for a cat to live. So a friend of mine put a little catwalk that goes up around the thing all the way up there. And so, yeah, that's what it is.
Cool. Sorry to hear about your brother, by the way.
Thank you.
That's tough. Bruce asked, Bruce from Food for Men wanted to know, do you use any special lighting or anything in your kitchen?
Not yet, but it just come in not last night, but the night before. So I got a whole new big, huge box. It's like a freaking 75-pound box. So I got whole new lighting kit. So I'm going to start working on doing better lighting, doing better editing, doing better videos. So it's going to be great. So yes, a whole new lighting kit. There should be better videos coming in the near future from Cooking with Kory.
Awesome. I bet you're excited to break into that box, aren't you?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was about to do it tonight, but I kind of ran out of time.
Well,
I really wanted you to see my face kit. I was going to put two of them right here, so you can really see this big old N on my hat.
I want to know how many people other than you and Dan in this chat. The old joke. What is the big N on his hat? What does it stand for? It's the old Iowa joke. You know why Nebraska has N on their hat and on their shoes? It stands for knowledge.
Hey, I got an Iowa joke. You know what IOWA stands for?
Yeah, I do. I heard it from plenty of people in South Dakota back in the day.
Well, you can say it, or do you want me to say it?
You go ahead.
Idiot out wandering around.
Exactly. Now you know why I stay in the garage. I don't want to get caught.
There you go.
All right, CJ, I see we got a couple new ones in here, but I'm out of questions for now.
All right, cool. All right, guys, make sure you put any more questions you have for Kory in the chat. I did notice that I saw Papa Texas is in the house. Welcome, PT. See Tom Horsman's in the house. How you doing, Tom? And Cat Meat Barbecue is here too. Welcome, welcome. That James Ryan fellow that was in the chat, looks like he got offended at something. I'm not entirely sure what, but he's gone, and I believe he unsubscribed too because I lost one pretty quickly after that. So I don't know what anybody said, but hopefully we didn't offend. But you know, sometimes people just can't handle it. Hey, Cooking with Rye dropping the super chat for $10. How you doing, Cooking with Rye? Rye, hope you're having a happy new year. Welcome to the chat. Hey, make sure you guys, everybody subscribe to Cooking with Rye, but make sure you do something there. Yeah, Chris, yeah, I think so. I didn't see anything either. So
I think he was a troll.
You think? All right, well, whatever. He's gone now. Real quick, I would like to kind of give a shout out to a kid you guys see in the chat sometimes, General Diamond. He works with Cooking with James, right?
Used to.
Yeah, or used to. Okay. The General has helped me with my new logo and my banner on my channel. All right. So he asked if I would give him a mention on here. He does the freelance artistic kind of work for you guys. So if you guys want to reach out to him, reach out to me, Jason. If you wouldn't mind throwing his channel in there. He's a gamer, but he does a lot of the what do they call it?
Graphic
design
artist.
work.
Yeah,
it's whatever they use. What do they call it?
OBS.
Photoshop. Yeah, he does a lot of stuff in that. So hit him up. It was a really bad commercial for him, but General Diamond does some good stuff. And like I said, he did my new banner, and I'm really happy with it. We went back and forth a bunch of times. He got to deal with my craziness, trying to get everything right. So if he could put up with me, he could put up with anybody. So put it in there, and everybody go check him out. All right. So that's my commercial plug for the day. Kory, let's get into the kind of the personal home cooking stuff. Who taught you how to cook?
My earliest cooking memories, go back to Arapahoe, Nebraska. I don't know. I think that's where that little trouble started there. But anyway, I lived on the same block as my great-grandma Stagemeyer. So when I was a kid, I would go 3 houses down, and she would live there. She was living there, and that's where I learned to cook. She would make everything. Homemade bread, she wouldn't measure anything. Apple butter, she had a whole garden out there. Dill pickles, you name it, she would make it. Apple tree outside, there, rhubarb, you name it. That's the root of where I learned to cook as just a little shit. So, and then it just evolved from there, and my grandma and my aunts and my mom, and always kept an eye on that. But I can't recreate any of the stuff that they make. As hard as I try, I don't know. There's a little love factor there that I just can't get quite right. But it's been the women in my life that have showed me how to cook and taught me how to cook and taken me under the wing and took the time to show me.
All right, sorry, man. Got a little. One of my mods is actually asked to work right now. So, Jason, I hear you. I see you. Do what you got to do, man. Obviously, your main job is more important than the moderating job on this. All right. What's your favorite thing to cook, brother?
Oh, favorite thing to cook. To cook or eat? Steak.
You just go with it.
Steak. I definitely love steak and ribs. Steak and I prefer a spare rib over a St. Louis rib over a baby back rib. So yeah, that would be my go-to. I definitely use steak. Rib eye is my go-to steak, and then a chuck eye. Yeah.
Right on, right on. All right, so you're drinking Busch right now. What's your go-to beer? Is that it?
I like Newcastle. Newcastle's a good beer. I like the darker beers. You know, if I'm gonna have just a couple, you can't be drinking those for a long time, or I'll be laying there in a puddle. Down the street here in Lincoln, like 3 or 4 blocks away, we got this growler room, so we go in there. We could like pick from this whole list of beers. So you could get like little 4-ounce samples. You could get a 4-pack of that, or you could take some home. So Jen and I go and do that a lot. So that's one of the things we like to do.
All right, right on. I just saw Desiree Dukes in the house. Our very own Blackstone Betty's in the house. Welcome, welcome. That's very exciting for you to be here. So cool. Let's see here. Chef Coletta, welcome, welcome. I'm doing well. Thank you for being here.
Jen.
Desiree, you got a lot of Blackstone fans here for sure. You'll see in the chat, people dig you good. Man. I just barely have a 17-inch Blackstone, but I love it. I use it. So it's good to see some Blackstone royalty in the house. Good to see you. Good to see you. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right. So talking about the beers and stuff like that, do you drink something else? Is there a booze that you enjoy, a whiskey, a scotch, anything like that?
No, I really don't go for the hard stuff. I really just stick with like beer. And I do like ciders. There you go.
I like them ciders too. Ace pineapple cider is the best. You need to find that if you can. I only have a 17-inch. That makes me feel very inadequate right now. And as Hobo says, size doesn't matter. It's what you do with it. And I make some great creations on there.
Yeah.
But boy, do I feel awfully inadequate right now. So
there's a company here in Nebraska, a town about 60 miles away in Palmyra. It's called Glacier Till. They make a hibiscus cider. Oh my Lord, it is off the chain. You know hibiscus, that little flower. Oh, it's so good. And Jen really likes cucumber sour. Jen is coming down right now, so people want to see you here. So here she is.
All right. Hey, how you doing, Jen? What's going on? Welcome, welcome. Oh, she can't hear me now. Kory,
Hello.
put right there. You guys have made that as much difficult as possible. Why don't you put them on the inner ears? There we go.
Okay, now I can hear.
All right, cool. Desiree, you're right. I do need a bigger one. So I'll use your code to get 10% off. I see all the time. Unless you got a connection that wants to send me one for free, and I'll take it. All right, cool. So introduce your special someone there, Kory.
This is my beautiful Jennifer right here.
Hello.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hi,
welcome. Now, I hear you're an MIT graduate. Is that true?
Yes.
All right. Tell us about that. And for being so smart, Kent wants to know why you ended up with that fine Nebraskan boy right there.
That's what everybody asks, and I'm not going to tell you what he answers. And don't you say it either.
All right, Garage Griller, thanks for stopping by. Take care. All right, hey.
All right, well,
sometimes the boys can lay it down. Them Cornhuskers can lay it down right. So there you go. I know that's what he wants to say. So I'll say it for him.
I moved to Nebraska to work at the university, and I was all alone here in Nebraska, and looking to meet people, and met Kory online, and we started hanging out, and he moved in, and we've just been hanging out ever since.
That's so sweet. There's a lot of comments in the chat describing Kory's anatomy. Let's see. Soul Food Cookie Robert said he can't even spell MIT. Let's see. Hobo said, "Shit, Nebraska has a university."
Now I'll take exception to that. That's...
She's actually got a PhD from MIT, so she's actually a doctor.
So you call her Dr. Jenn?
Yeah.
That's right.
Do you address her as doctor when she comes home? It's not honey or sweetie, it's doctor.
Say
it depends on my mood.
Nice. Let's see. John from Pit Life Barbecue says, I drive by MIT. That's as close as they'll let me get to it.
Oh, come on. It's open to the public. You can walk in.
All right. So what is the online dating site? Because we teased Josh and Babe about being on Farmers Only.
This batch.
No, it wasn't.
No. It was
just Yahoo Chat.
I trolled her on Yahoo Chat. That's what I did. I trolled her on Yahoo Chat.
Told me. I don't really like the sound of that.
Well, whatever.
You courted her. You courted her on Yahoo Chat.
There you go. That sounds more
Yeah.
gentlemanly.
Hobo, is that a Dick in the Box reference? I'm just wondering. All right, very cool, very cool. And let's see, Jason, thank you for throwing General Diamond's info in there. He gave me his email, and I don't have it in front of me right now, but you can find it through his About page for sure. All right. Oh my God.
I bet that chat's just blowing up right now.
The chat is on fire, and Hobo with his hashtags is.
I don't want to know. Can I leave
Mel,
now?
she's a teacher at the university.
She's
right?
she's actually the chair of the philosophy department. She's actually high up there too.
Right on. That's cool. That's.
I didn't know I didn't know we were going to talk about me.
Well, we've been talking to Kory for the last hour.
It's more interesting than Kory.
Oh, well, yeah, I'll give you that. I didn't know that. Well, I figured you guys would be more interested in what Kory does than what I do.
No, we've talked to him. We're not very
if I
interested in
start
him.
talking, people will start tuning out. Don't worry.
Hey, we still got almost 50 viewers in right now. It's keeping steady.
Holy crap, we're up to 50 for cooking with Kory.
I think we got to 60 at some point. Keith Bedtag keeps track for me. How high did we get?
I thought I saw 62.
62. Well, Keith will let us know. We talk about everything in here. That's very true. So now that we have you here, let's put you on the spot. What do you? I don't want to say what do you like about Kory, but what is the best thing he cooks for you? How about that?
Oh, okay. Huh.
Takeout.
Yeah.
He dials me phone number.
I would say, like, just on a regular basis, would be salmon. The way he grills salmon for me, and all the side dishes with the grilled vegetables and stuff like that.
Well, that's I'm seeing something from SmokeyGoodness that
SmokeyGoodness is from Lincoln.
Yeah,
he's one of your partners there.
And he knows that there's a university in Nebraska, right?
Does she know about?
I heard it was very low
cool.
college.
Is it a college or university?
It's the University of Nebraska.
They're giving you shit. They're baiting you.
I actually spent a lot of time learning about Nebraska. Had some friends that went there, play football there, so I know about it. These guys in Iowa and Ohio, all those places around you guys, just don't care for you guys.
No, that's not true. I actually had a buddy of mine who played under Coach Osborne.
Oh, sweet.
Oh.
Yep, Tom Punt. He was a big left tackle. He's a cool dude. I played high school with him.
What does his T-shirt say? I put sriracha on my what?
He says I put sriracha on my sriracha.
That's a good one. I like that.
He showed it up earlier.
Right on.
You like CJ's hat? It's a new hat.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. Woo.
Better than the old hat. I don't know.
All right, cool. Let's see here. Christy's Cooking Channel has a question, and you both can answer if you want to jump in there. But Kory, what is the best thing and worst thing you've ever cooked? And it didn't have to be on film, just in general.
Oh, the worst thing I ever cooked was frickin' Swiss steak. Remember when I screwed that Swiss steak up in the crock pot? Oh, it was frickin' edible. I don't know what I did. It just sucked. It would sit there for 8 hours and it's still tough. I blame it on the meat, but I don't know if I had something to do with that or not. The best thing I ever cooked, I think, is my shrimp scampi. And she says no.
I don't know. It's probably fine. You don't even like shrimp, so I don't know why you're saying that.
Well, I think that's got the best flavors. And there's obviously a vid on my channel with the shrimp scampi, but she probably has a different opinion on the.
No, I like it.
She likes it.
Yeah. So I got a story. The worst thing I ever cooked. Kory asked me to make him beans and rice, like red beans and rice, and he said, "Make it hot. Make sure you make it hot." So I went in the freezer and I found a pepper. Oh, I didn't know it was a Carolina Reaper.
Yeah.
And I put that Carolina.
Just put the whole goddamn thing in there.
I sliced it up and put that Carolina Reaper in his beans and rice, and it was like completely inedible. He was sweating bullets.
Carolina Reaper, that'll jack you up hard, man.
Oh yeah, it was bad. It's a bad situation, especially the next day too.
Oh yeah, right. I see Pickles is in the house. Pickles BBQ. Welcome. Is Heather in the house too? I didn't see her jump on. Heather is Pickles' wife. Very cool. All right, cool. He's been watching quietly. Creeper. Yeah. Guys, if you got any more questions for Kory, we're over the hour mark now. So put them in there for Kent. I'm gonna send it back to Kent real quick, and then we'll go back. We'll come back to me and we'll finish this out. All right, Kent, go for it, brother.
All right, Mr. Mega Fred Zeppelin wants to know: are you and Dan actually neighbors?
No, we're probably a good 2-3 miles apart.
Never met face to face.
Never met face to face yet.
Lincoln's not that damn big. Come on.
Oh, it's huge.
Compared to where he comes from.
I doubt it. Not when I spent part of my life in Tampa, St. Pete. That's big.
All right, fair enough. We're probably a good mile or two apart.
Yeah, never know. That could be 10 minutes in Lincoln on game day or an hour.
Yeah, it's true that.
Depending if they got beat again.
Oh, snap.
Just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
We do have a basketball game coming up.
Yep, tomorrow night.
And I believe a wrestling meet also.
Well, I don't think we'll win that, but we might win that basketball game.
I know you're not going to win that. And the way your basketball team's been playing, you're not looking very good either, losing 5 in a row.
Hey, but what about the girls' volleyball?
They're girls. Who cares?
I enjoy watching it. What are we talking about?
Yeah, they're pretty high up nationally ranked again, aren't they? The volleyball team.
Our volleyball team. They lost in the championship.
They made it to the championship. You got to spin it the right way.
Yeah. Anyway, hey, I want to shout out my collab quick. Can I do that quick?
Nope.
Aww.
Of course.
I'm doing it. Ribs and a side, please. Hashtag ribs and a side, please. On January 28th, you're all invited to join it. And especially CJ, because he got a little butthurt because I was going to announce it here.
It wasn't a little. It wasn't. I was a lot butthurt.
You're a lot butthurt.
When it comes to CJ's butt, there is nothing little.
Fair enough.
But anyway, hashtag ribs and a side. Hashtag ribs and a side on January 28th.
And tell them who you got in so far, Kory.
Eamon and Clayman, Kent, Josh and Babe, Smoking Bears, and there's a few others on that live chat. I have to go back and look, but we got a decent amount to start. CJ, I put him in there.
I'm not doing it. I don't want to be a courtesy invite.
Aw.
It's not a courtesy invite. He's just messing.
I'm just messing with you guys, I swear.
All right,
Ribs
well,
and side dish. I'm all over it.
Thanks for inviting me.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye. Nice
All right,
chatting
take
with you.
care.
Oh, Smokey Goodness, you forgot him. Dan says he's in.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Smokey Goodness is probably out doing it today because it was a nice day out, so he's probably out there shooting that today.
Yeah. No shit. I'm probably going to shoot mine this weekend because you never know in the Midwest.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Could be a blizzard here tomorrow or the next day.
Amen to that. Let's see. Mr. Mega Fred. Kory, do you use fresh or dehydrated hash browns when you make them?
I like Mr. Dell's, the frozen.
Well, you saw the ones I used tonight.
Yeah, those are refrigerated, right?
No, those are rehydrated. Those
Are they rehydrated?
Yeah, they're rehydrated. You add the water to them 15 minutes ahead of time. We love taking them camping because they're so easy. And they make a good damn hash brown too.
Yeah, I like Mr. Dell's.
What do you season yours with?
Salt, pepper. I usually put some onion and some hot peppers in there.
Carolina Reaper?
No, God,
No?
she burnt me up that night. You guys don't understand how bad that was. That was horrible.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if Leprechaun's still in here or not, but this fall I got a batch of habaneros and habananas. Okay? The difference is, I mean, they look identical.
Yeah.
Habanana, zero heat. So I was showing them to him. I said, yeah, I got these peppers today. And I put them down. And I took a bite and ate the whole damn thing. I got my peppers backwards.
Oh, damn.
I ate a whole goddamn habanero right in front of him.
That's probably good to see, though. That's good stuff.
It was on a hangout. I think Tom Horseman was in there too. I don't remember. So, it was warm enough. I'll just say that.
Yeah, I bet.
So, all right. That is, let me double check. I believe that is all I have for questions right now. So,
I want to, can I give a shout out to a smaller channel here quick?
your show. Do whatever the hell you want.
I want to give a shout out to the Smoking Bears. It's a great little family channel with the daughters, and I think they do a great job, and they need some more subscribers, and I really like that channel. So I just think they need some more love.
I think I'm subbed to them, but I'm going to double check.
That's a great channel. They do a great job. It's him and his two daughters usually, and they run around. They do some good stuff.
I'm pretty sure I am, but I want to double check while you're on there. So, oh no, I can't find their damn channel name. Where'd it go?
I think there's _smoking _bears _ if I recall.
They were in the chat, so I'm checking. I'm sure CJ's not subscribed to him. You know, big Cali guy.
Hey, speaking of Josh and Babe, they just dropped a $2 super chat. Welcome. They're on a date, but they're here now. Welcome, guys. Welcome.
It's about time, Babe.
Super chat.
It's about time Babe gets to my hot seat. She's a hater.
I'm pretty sure Babe didn't want to watch this one, but
I'm sure.
Well, I'm pretty sure Josh should have saved that money for that ring.
I don't know. $2 ain't gonna make a difference. It's cool.
Not when he's buying a $10,000 ring.
Oh, I thought it was 12,000 or 20,000. What did they decide?
It might, I think every day it gets closer to January 7, I think the price goes up.
Yeah, it doubles up. Yeah, for sure. All right, cool. You got any more, buddy?
No, I'm done, brother.
All right, cool. All right, we're coming up on the last few questions here, Kory, so we'll let you off the hook pretty soon. 3 channels you watch, one big, one small, and one you think should be bigger.
One big, How to Barbecue Right. I really like that guy.
Right on, right
on. SmokeyGoodness, obviously. Medium. I like the Real Show Barbecue with Scott. I think that's really good.
Right on.
And I already talked about Smoking Bears. And there's another channel that just really started up that I really like. That's small. He doesn't have a lot of videos. It's called Dan's Outdoor Cooking. And Kent would like it. It's old Dutch oven stuff, but
yeah, you sent me the link on him.
Yeah, and
I watched it. It's good.
He's got some good stuff, and everybody should go check him out and probably subscribe to him. Like I said, he doesn't got a lot, but I just really kind of started watching him, and he's got some good stuff. So give him a shot. Rich's River Smokers, West Virginia. And there's just a lot of people that are probably missing that have helped me out, but those are just cut to mind right now.
All right, cool. No, it's not a heavy duty weighty question, man. So don't worry about it. I see Tom from Tom's Tinkering Adventures here coming in the backside of the show. Mike Montoya is here. What's up, Mike? I think that kind of catches everybody in there. Josh and Babe, of course, are here. Thanks again for the $2 super chat. Never expected, always appreciated. Treasure Hunt Travelers, welcome. We're coming on towards the end of this, so we're still got a few minutes left. So welcome. All right, dude. If you could cook with anybody in history, and I think we all know who it's going to be, but who would you cook with?
Alton Brown.
There you go. Dr. Pickle from my Binging with Babish shout out this morning or this afternoon. Welcome, Dr. Pickle. We appreciate you showing up and being here and supporting. Everybody in the chat is pretty much a YouTube creator, a cooking creator. So if anybody looks interesting to you, look it up. My first love chat on here. Nice live. Yeah. Desiree, hit me up. I'll try to get you on Instagram too, or email me. I definitely want to get you on for sure. All right. So we know it was Alton Brown even before I asked the question, but yeah, I got to ask the question. All right, we'll ask Meathead's question. Who would be on your personal Mount Rushmore? 4 people you admire and love.
Jenn, my mom, my grandma, and my great grandma.
There you go. 4 great women, I'm sure. Very cool. Dr. Pickle's going to sub the Pickles Barbecue. They have something in common. I can't put my finger on what it is, but that's cool. Dr. Pickle, you're coming up on the end of this interview, but Jay James, check out Treasure Hunt Travelers channel. Very cool. Good stuff. Yeah, Just Date. I do have a Instagram. It's Cooking with CJ with a underscore before it. So hook it up. Let's see here. I'm gonna leave my last question. Kent, you got anything to say? Any last minute questions?
No last minute questions for the guy. Whatever his name. Oh, Kory, that's what his name is. I forgot his name.
Oh, that guy. That guy sitting there. All right, let's just end it with the last question. Who do you want to see on the hot seat, Kory?
Smoking Bears.
Smoking Bears. Okay. If Smoking Bears is still on here, hit me an email. We'll see about getting you on the schedule. Right now, we're scheduled out to April 18th, I think. So we'll start booking into May if we need to. I really would like to get if we get the year filled up, I'll be interested. I'll be in. So Smoking Bears, if you're still here, what is his name?
I just call him Bear.
Bear.
Half the time I just put the little bear symbol there. I said Bear.
All right. If anybody knows Smoking Bear's name, throw it in the chat, please. Yeah, that's it. That's all I have for you, brother. I wrote down Smoking Bears. General Diamond's in the chat. Make sure you'll message him. All right, thanks, Hobo. General Diamond, check him out for all your art projects, what you need for your channel. He did my banner. He did my new logo. He's a real good kid to work with. And, just trying to make his way, make a little extra bucks. It's not expensive, $25 pretty much per item. The pricing list is around here somewhere, but that's about what you're looking for. So he does good stuff. Jason from Easy Bake put his links in the chat, so make sure you go get there. I think we're going to call it quits on this one. So, Kit, you got any last things to say?
Kory, you did great, man. Good job.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
All right, cool. Kory, you want to say goodbye to the people, say thanks, whatever?
Goodbye, everybody, and thank you for all the support. I really appreciate it.
All right, very cool, man. I appreciate you being on tonight. I appreciate everybody in the chat being here tonight. You did great, Kory. I know you're a little nervous to come on here. I think the majority of the people are nervous to come on, but the first 5 minutes, you're good to go. So don't stress about it. So any future guests, don't stress about it. You have a good time for sure. All right. Let's see here. People in the chat, I'm going to put the Hangout link in there. So come on and hang out for a little bit. Jim from Suburban Barbecue, you're about to be put on timeout. I'm just going to throw that out there.
No, he's not. No, he's
you think I missed this stuff, but I see it fly by. I'm going to put the Hangout link in there. Thanks to everybody for the super chats. I put them in there. Cooking with Rye, Josh and Babe, appreciate it. Next week's guest is Kris from Bottle Cap Barbecue. Yes, another Kris will be on. We have a lot of Krises in the chat, so it'll be good to have another one on there. I will send out the link when we're done, so jump on if you want to jump in the Hangouts, but just wait till we're off air. Kory, thanks again. Really appreciate you being here. We'll see you all next week. Same time, same place. Oh, that reminds me, one more thing. January 20th, we're going to do another roundtable discussion thing like we did on Thanksgiving. This time it'll be me and Kent, and we're going to have Steve from Not Another Cooking Show and Mark from Sauce Stash on to discuss things that affect cookie creators, things we can do to get better, things YouTube does, so on and so forth, tips and tricks. We'll have people come on throughout the chat. So make sure you guys have Google Hangouts downloaded on your system. If you want to be on, I'll be taking people in and out as we go. It worked out really well on Thanksgiving. We had a great time, went for a couple hours. So make sure you get on that bandwagon if you want to get on. We'll obviously promote it, and I'll talk about it each week up until then. So that's it. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you being here. I'll put the Hangout link in the chat. Jump on and say hi for a little bit. All right. Y'all take care. Have a great weekend. Cheers.